I read a story recently in a group. I mean, I'm always trying to learn just like everybody else. In this particular story, somebody posted about a problem they had. They said they had bought the property several months prior. They had their real estate attorney draw up all the paperwork. And, that's great. They signed everything, had it notarized, and did not record the deed because they didn't want to activate the due on sale clause. Uh, Everything worked out well. They did a significant remodel on the property. And now the seller wants to change their mind and has gone so far as to say they'll call the bank if this investor does not give them their house back. And they went on to say something about now they're going to get the attorney to start a trust and name it after the seller and do all these other things. But my goodness, uh, first of all, when the deed was signed and ownership of that property changed, the due on sale clause was activated. I mean, period. And you guys, you need to understand this. Um, that when you take title to a property subject to, whether or not the bank calls the loan due, the due on sale clause has been activated. If you read it carefully, it'll tell you that any change of ownership in that property is going to activate that, with the exception of a few things, one of which is putting property in a trust for estate planning purposes. Now, if you take a property subject to and you have the seller deed it to a trust, they aren't putting it in a trust for estate planning purposes. They're doing that to give you privacy. And in some cases, they're doing it because the investor thinks that will avoid due on sale issues. It isn't a surefire thing to do that. You could still have due on sale issues, even putting it in a trust. I would advise you to look at a trust as a privacy thing and the first step in asset protection. Now, trust doesn't give you asset protection by itself, but anonymity and privacy go a long way toward giving you asset protection. Just because of the fact your name's not on public record. In fact, we were looking up foreclosures today at our county website and found this gal today that is buying several houses a year. She buys them and flips them. Doesn't look like she keeps anything. She does everything in her own name. And she had an HOA lien recorded recently. And I'm like, well, next time she sells a house, that'll get paid. You do what works for you, but you need to know how to do what you want to do. If I take a property subject to and it's going to need significant rehab, first of all, I don't do that. But if I were going to, I would definitely record that deed, because I'm going to tell you, if Joe sells you his house, especially if he's in trouble, and you get a deed but you don't record it, anything Joe does that gets him in trouble, anything he gets recorded on public record, that's going to be attached to your property. So you want to get that thing in your name, your trust, your LLC, whatever it is you do, as quickly as possible. Don't leave that deed laying around somewhere. Technically, yes, you own the house, but it's not made a matter of public record. And most states have the first in line, first in time rule. Doesn't matter if you already owned it. If you didn't record it, doesn't count. So you want to get that thing recorded. Understand how this process works, people, and what you need to do to protect yourself. Don't just go out there willy-nilly. We all believe in ready, fire, aim, but know enough to protect yourself before you start firing. So anyway, that deed should have been recorded right away. And if the seller wants to do something like call the bank, we'll hand them the phone. If they're going to be a problem for you, they're probably going to continue to be a problem for you. And well, you might as well go ahead and find out what's going to happen. Most likely the bank's going to say, payments are made, we're good with that. And if they don't, then you'll take care of that other issue. But there are 100 ways to take care of a due on sale issue if you know what to do. Hey guys, thanks for watching. While you're here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and check out these other great videos and podcast episodes.